So I thought I'd give a quick introduction about the boat. I got this boat for free. The gentleman just wanted it out of his name. It was located in Manchac, Louisiana in the water, and he didn't want it there. He needed to get it moved. It is pretty much a gut job. It's a 1972 28-foot Flybridge. Seen a lot of nice ones redone. I've pressure washed it and cleaned it up a little bit. It smelled horrible of gasoline, and I would say rat pee, but that's, I don't know. I'm hoping it's just rat pee and not human. I put it on my McLean trailer that's actually was built from my 26-foot custom aluminum boat. This boat was a little heavy for the trailer. It handled it like a champ, but I really need a third axle. Actually, this exact trailer with a third axle and a little bit heavier frame, the same length, same width, would be perfect for it. And I will say that the trailer actually performed really well, pulling the boat about 40 miles north of Manchac, Louisiana. Pulled great. My truck had no problems pulling it. Didn't even know it was there. Pull a lot of equipment and hay with it, and as you can see, I have cows. They're curious as to what I'm doing. Really good trailer though. If anybody that owns a 28-foot like this and you'd like a trailer, you can just comment and I'll give you the information of where to get one. But like I said, if it had a third axle right here, right in front, basically the same length, I could move the boat up and it would be on the roller and it would set perfectly. Also, the bunks need to be spread out probably about 1/4 of an inch on each side, which would max them out, and it would set level. Right now it's sitting on one of the chines on the starboard side. The hull's in good shape. That's really about the only thing that is in good shape on the boat. Everything else is junk. I'll kind of tell you my plans for it. It's pretty much going to be a 100% gut restoration. I'll pull the Flybridge off just because there's a lot of trash up inside of it, some rot where it's bolted to or screwed to the cabin. There's some blisters in the hull, but that's not anything major. That's just general fiberglass repair that I can do. I've done that before. I'll tell you kind of my plans for the boat. First thing is going to be probably today is to remove these railings back here, which I have tripped over them multiple times, and I think everybody else complains about them. And then trying to get in the boat, it's a pain with them. So I'm going to remove those probably in about 30 minutes. So it has I think it has the 302 Fords in it. Both of them are froze up, seized. I'm pretty sure this boat saw water at some point. I'm going to completely gut that. I really would like to make this one large hatch that opens up towards aft. Some type of actuator so I don't have to manually lift it. The deck is fairly solid. There's a couple small soft spots that needs to be addressed in it, but basically I'm gutting the whole bottom out. New tanks. New hardware, new wiring, everything. I'd like to go back in with 2 fish boxes on the side instead of the 2 accesses right here. I'm thinking about putting a transom live well in it. Seeing that done, those are really nice, especially on the newer boats. Get rid of these nasty little storage areas and actually do that right. Probably a cap the gunnel off with teak, and the bolster will be teak also. Trying to bring the boat into the next century. This boat's older than I am. I'm thinking about going with the Yanmar diesels, the 4 LHA diesels. I've seen and read about that. That's a pretty good combo. On this side right here, I would like to put a little bench seat. Maybe make that window a little smaller. They don't need to be that big. Over here, I'm probably going to get rid of this window, move the ladder back a little bit aft, and put a tackle station right here. They will have to be able to let the hatch open. I've thought about how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure that out some other time. As far as the Flybridge goes, I will probably end up maybe a captain's chairs. I don't know yet. I'm not a big fan of the bench seating. I'm just not. I do like this seating though a little better than the newer models where they put the ladder on this side and you got to flip the thing over. It's a pain. It's stupid. As y'all can see, there's a lot of trash and rot. Something I want to do up here, redo this dash, get rid of this 1970s/80s, whatever you call that nasty thing. Might come in and redo the fiberglass, bring it out. I don't know yet. I'll get some designs, put them on paper, really redesign the helm. I like to flush mount my electronics. I don't like brackets. I like it be flush mounted, so I don't know if I might put something over here on that side in the center. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to draw it out, but this is gonna come off. The Flybridge will come off to do all the work to it. There aren't any soft spots. Good thing is this is all fairly solid. The rot's typically just the mounting hardware right here, which I'm not going to go back with wood. I'll go back with some type of composite. Rip out all the wiring. I do intend to put a generator in here, hot water, redo the shore power, obviously. They just didn't do a good job at utilizing their space back then. As you can see, those of you that own one or those of you that know anything about them, they just did not utilize their space very well. As far as the cabin goes, I have not cleaned the cabin yet, because the cabin is completely getting gutted. Everything down to the hull. There's nothing in this cabin really that's nice. So obviously I'm getting rid of the second station in the cabin. I'd like to put a little refrigerator there. That's probably where my electronics panel will go also. Oh, it stinks in there. Redo the table, all that. The storage under the table will be redone. I really want to go with teak and holly flooring in here. I'm thinking about, for the head, actually coming in here and extending the head out a few inches to the bow, maybe to right about here in this area, because I am eliminating this, which will be able to shift this whole little kitchenette forward. That way I can put in, oh, it stinks in there. I can put in a stand-up head and shower, stand-up shower with get a little more room. I do have some larger people that like to go do things. I like to put a little stove top, a little more access here. I've seen the newer ones where it curves in like this and you get a little more room going into the V-berth in the front. Like I said, I really want to redo all this. We don't need that. That'll be good for a larger refrigerator. Can also possibly put my the HVAC system right now is under here. That's probably where it'll stay. But I'd like a bigger refrigerator here. That'd also give me some better storage right in this area to be able to put the stove in. Obviously, we're going to have air conditioning in this thing. My father had a 1966 27-foot Chris Craft similar to this, and it was like a sauna inside of it, so I do want to redo that. And on the outside on the deck, I really do want to do teak decking all out here. Be nice. But I just thought I would kind of give everybody a run through. This project's going to be several years in the making. Right now I am working on my 26-foot aluminum boat, and I'll be posting videos on it. Lots of welding we're still doing on it, building fish boxes, redoing the console. I didn't like the design of the console, the guy that made it, and I'll do a video on that boat too. But I got to get that boat going first. That's what my wife said, and it's got a lot of work. So anyway, post in the comments any suggestions. I have redone fiberglass boats before, so this isn't the first time, but I will probably be asking a bunch of questions also and getting opinions. Of course, everyone has an opinion, but